So this one's got a bit of language, so if you have sensitive ears, you may want to tune out. But I call the Forge the holy shit who was at school. What's that mean? Well, that's what we want to talk about on this episode of Badass Unscripted, because education experiences need a makeover. Education, to most people, means to inform, to educate, to develop skills. But I think that's only part of the equation. In the Forge, I wanted to create something visibly different. What I wanted to create was, first of all, the ability to transform yourself. Transform means to change shape, to change state. So wherever you are or happen to be, I want you first to be able to see bigger. Then, I want you to understand and embrace the difficult, scary work that's required to get there. Then, I wanted to give you the very unique and powerful skills of staying the course when things get tough. I mean, most people don't ever reach their objectives or dreams because they quit too early. And then finally, I wanted you to be on a continuous mastery path. That means you're constantly seeking, usually not more knowledge, but more wisdom, which is counter to what education does. Education is about more information, more skill development, continuously piling it on, and assuming that that's how you reach mastery. That's how you reach skill proficiency. But it's not how you reach leadership, life, mastery. They're different. Mastery is about pulling away things. It's about dismantling beliefs. It's about discharging all of that built-up information that's stuck in your head that's not good for you. It is about freeing your mind, not filling it. So when you're done with the Forge, the goal is that not only are you transformed, but you now have the gift to give to others so that they may transform themselves. Within the first few weeks of the Forge, people are going to start noticing that you're different. You'll certainly feel a change. You'll feel that you're more connected with a sense of purpose in your life. You'll feel that you're where you belong. You'll feel a sense of limitlessness. You'll achieve hard things that you thought previously were beyond your reach. But once we're finished transforming you, here's the reason why the Forge is a year long. Once the transformation has happened for you, we also at the same time want you as an individual to become more passionate, more impactful. Somebody who can rivet the room. Somebody who transmits and communicates authentic, powerful leadership. Leadership of others, but also leadership of self. These things matter. Why do they matter to your Agile team room? Because anytime you're trying to get a bunch of people to row in the same direction, anytime you're trying to get people to do what's right in the collective, anytime you're trying to get a group of people to become more efficient, more productive, you need those skills in order to steer them. Because nothing in the Scrum Guide, nothing in the 12 Agile Principles, much less the Manifesto, is going to educate you, much less inspire and ignite you to do the things required to create new energies in the team room. If you think about it, there's no such thing as Agile problems, only human problems. Your knowledge, memorization, or accumulation of data around the Scrum process is not what holds you back. What holds you back is your ability to connect with other human beings and get them to work together to multiply the force of the team. So 8 people working together is not just the sum of 8 individuals. It is a multiplier. I believe that 8 people can do 10, 20 times what an individual acting alone or acting in a group that's not harmonized, that's not synchronized, that's not passionate, that's not energetic can do. And I think this is so important as the future of Agile is around the corner, beckoning us, asking us to do better, asking us to create the next iteration, to build something that is even grander than what we've created in the past 20 years as a community. I think we need these skills. And I'm so proud when people leave the Forge that they go away with skills and come back with the feedback that people notice them. They look at them and say, I wish I had what you had. They say, listen, we have an important initiative and there's nobody else who can speak to it, who can champion it like you. People often find that they become the spokesperson for those who feel helpless, for those who feel stuck, for those who feel bullied, for those who feel disempowered. People find that they have an easier time building trust. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have all of those skills, to be able to bring the passion, the joy of what you do, to transform others, to create different results, to create better understanding and lasting change for individuals and organizations? That's what the Forge is for. And that's, for me, where all the gratification comes from. From taking people, ordinary folks, wherever they happen to be in their personal journey, career journey, development journey, and converting them into, holy shit, who was that person? It's not about attracting attention to ourselves, but it is about letting people know that you know how to make impact, that you know how to be memorable, that you know how to be influential, that you know how to be certain, that you know how to be confident. Because that inspires things in others. Sometimes what most people need, especially in team environments, especially in big corporate environments, is just that little push over the edge. Someone to demonstrate what courage looks like, what confidence looks like, what certainty looks like. And once they've seen it and they see the outcomes that they get, then you have committed followers. Then you have people who are courageous, who are suddenly willing to do what they were previously unwilling to do. That matters. That's how real change happens. I often say, for an Agile team to spread, don't worry so much about a scaling framework or a method or process. Instead, focus on lighting fires that catch attention. Because what will happen then is people will start to notice. They'll look at what you're doing and say, I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm going to go gather around by that fire so I too can get warm. That's how all real change happens. Forget your books, forget what you learn in school. That's how real, meaningful change, transformation, and a cultural current happens and spreads. My friends, I hope this inspired you. Please feel free to check us out at badassagile.com. You can look for me on Twitter at badass_agile, and you can find me on Instagram at badassagile. Also, check us out on YouTube. Look for me on Clubhouse. Until next time, stay badass.